and they're from Saint Catherine.
Well, I mean, for me, that, I mean, unbelievably unique that was. I mean, there was so much, you know, of the rebel coming out, like rebellious undertone, where you've got this kind of really funky, kind of jazzy riff underneath, you know, riff going on underneath, and then suddenly you've got this, you know, like devil's voice, like pumping it out and kind of telling you how it is and thrashing, and God, I mean, I've never heard anything like it. It was really different, really interesting. I mean, it was incredible because I was listening to all the kind of levels on that,
right?
And it fascinates me because I mean, I'd love to see. They're not on Twitter, are they? Because I'd love to see how the guys look and, you know, get a little bit more of a kind of insight, because there's definitely some, you know, it's a real experimental kind of, right, this, I love this kind of music, but I'm going to really change it. Right. You know what I mean? And really kind of devil it and tell you, you know, it was incredible, actually, really unique. I've not heard anything like that before.
Well,
so, you know, I'd like to know a bit more. You know, I'm interested. I'm there.
Well, I found their Facebook through their Bandcamp, because that's where the songs. So, but I looked, and there's a couple of them. I looked for Twitter, because usually a lot of times they have their tags on there, right? So they have their Facebook, SoundCloud, whatever. But the ones I looked at could not find Twitter. So as far as I know, they only have Facebook.
Well, no, I mean, I think I looked them up as well, but I don't think I didn't seem to get a kind of feel. You know, sometimes bands like to have this kind of persona where they hide everything and, I'm just going to put something really funny in the about bit. But as a kind of journalist and as somebody that, you know, researches and stuff, it's really frustrating because sometimes you want to kind of get a fit. You know what I mean? I like to get into the groove, and for me, it holds me back because I want to know more now, which could be good, but it could also be, you know what I mean? It's like, just tell me, and then I get, because I can feel it, I can see what they're trying to do there, but I think I just need to get a bit more of a handle on it, because it's really interesting, very unique. What they're doing, you know, it's cool.
Right. Oh, I totally agree. You know, and right before we move on, I mean, we're not playing them till part 2, but just a quick happy belated to Gina from Hands of Blue.
Oh, okay, cool.
She had a birthday a few days ago, and pretty much within the same week, she was her and Ender's anniversary. So happy anniversary to them as well.
Oh, cool, wicked.
So there's one hell of a power couple right now. Let me tell you. Like
they're awesome.
So,
I know.
And we will get to Hands of Blue in part 2. Well, that's a haiku, or
that's a haiku. I love it.
Oh,
so cool.
You are super cool. Or Dr. Seuss, if you will. Sam, I am.
Sam, oh, didn't you just love that? Oh, I love that.
Connects and handle. I tried it once, wasn't too happy, but.
I'm holding a fish right now.
What?
I love it when you go silent. Look at it. I've actually stopped you in your tracks. I said I'm holding a fish right now.
I don't. I thought at first I thought you said you're poaching a fish. That's like what? You're poaching a fish? Like why?
That's even funnier.
Yeah.
I'm poaching. It's not like chicken in the oven.
Yeah.
We don't do that. I've got a chicken in the oven. It's like I'm poaching a fish right now.
You're what?
I'm going to have to keep that one. I'm going to have to write it down. That's brilliant. It's the best. You've created something new. It's even funnier.
Awesome. Oh, that's good for me then.
I'm sure the listeners understood what I was saying. I'm holding a fish. Come on, you know. I actually had my hand. I was doing the actions and everything.
Oh my God! It's phrasing. Oh, you're painting a picture here, B. Come on.
I'm poaching a fish. I've heard it all now. Come on, it's going.
I'm using my hands. It's almost like you're in a game show. Well, you win this big salmon here if you speak. Look at the scales on that one. It's great, isn't it, folks? So.
People are just thinking, where's the music? Yeah. It's like you're mental.
It is coming, phrasing, but here we go with the next band up.
Even funnier. My cheeks are aching now.
Yeah, actually, me too.
The sides of my mouth for laughing.
Oh my God, phrasing boom. Okay, so let's get to the next band up. The band is called Slow Faction. The song's called Proud Land Society. Dig this.
Tear down all the myths. Well, the past build was waged and won. Some false pride in history. They say you lie so you can see. They've taken everything away. Point elsewhere to assign the blame. They've squandered all your heritage. Everything, they sold it all, and you got nothing. Land society, I see the desperation. Land society, all this divided nation. Land society, when you fight, that's all that you got left. We started with a futile war. I made you play the patriots, and then they came for the unions. They took away your working rights. They closed down all the factories. Generations laid to waste. They said it's worth the price you paid. But as things changed, you were left behind. You were left with nothing. Land society, I see the desperation. Land society, all this divided nation. Land society, when the fight, that's all that you've got left. Now in this world of demagogues, they stir up hatred to unite. So you rally one more time behind your flags of ignorance. I leave you now as you celebrate your own of victory. Your aim was so wide off the mark, handed power to the enemy, and you'll always have nothing. Land society, I see the desperation. Land society, all this divided nation. Land society, enjoy the independence. Land society, on the bargain bin fucked existence. Land society, so you won your sovereignty now. Land society, say hello to penury now. Land society, when the fight, that's all that you got left.
Slow Faction with Pound Land Society. Now that was a great tune, and honestly, it reminded me of old Sex Pistols, like right off the hop. And just the jamming and the vocals and the kind of the delays in between, like really remind me of old Sex Pistols.
Yeah, I mean, Poundland Society, exactly. Like, you know, everything on the cheap, isn't it? Really, we're
Right.
trying to get things cheaper and cheaper, and yet we've all got these kind of high morals about what we feel about, kind of getting these things into the country and right. what it causes in the world. But to me, I mean, just really real life lyrics, great delivery, and it's a kind of, exactly, it's against the regime, gritty vocals, but there's a lot of emotion and kind of passion in the track, and you can feel it. And I mean, it's a shame I couldn't find much on them, actually. I couldn't find
myself either. No.
Which is a shame. It's like it'd be really good to kind of interact and say that their stuff's getting out there and getting airplay, because it's quite important, for them to feel like they're touching base, because there'll be people out there that really, it's really catchy and kind of in the moment, isn't it? So, really good.
Well, just before we move on, the other thing I was thinking of too was the fact that it also reminded me of one specific Sex Pistols tune, and it was on Never Mind the Bollocks. Can you guess which one?
No, go on. You tell me.
Doesn't it sound a little like Pretty Vacant?
Yeah, kind of. No.
Wait, what? Really? you didn't... That's not a bad thing, It's a thing you might have noticed it.
They're not... I don't know that they're kind of strong. You know what I mean?
Okay, you know what you're going to do? Once we're done part 1, you're going to listen to Pretty Vacant before you start part 2, and then you come back to me.
What, and you're going to smack my ass? No,
wow!
But I just think, how naughty is that? I'm not on FM radio, so I can do what I like.
Really? Okay, well then, here we go.
With reason.
Here's more than 7 words that you can't say on the radio. Ready? Go.
No.
Yeah.
No. Come on, it takes away the.
I was joking. I was joking. That's why I didn't continue my thoughts.
What if I actually did it? I watched The King's Speech. Have you seen that film?
No.
No.
I don't.
Colin Firth.
No.
And it's so funny. Honestly, you'll love it. And I tell you what. For me, if you watch The King's Speech, because he swears a lot in it, because he has to, because he's got a stammer, and it's like you almost got me do that, saying all the words like one after the other. But anybody who's listening that knows The King's Speech will know what I mean.
Okay.
But actually, that track was more like EMI.
Okay. Yep.
There you go. See.
Yeah.
Rather than.
I still say you should listen to Pretty Vacant and come back to me.
I might do. Or you might do.
No,
it's more like EMI. There you go. No.
Fine.
I've made my point.
You win this round.
Do I? Oh, that's lovely. Good. Ching. I need to get a button or something. Do you?
Yeah, right.
I have actually got a bell.
I'll see if I can find a gold. I'll see if I can find a gold star for you. How about that?
That's worrying, isn't it? Why have I got a bell in my house?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know either. It's one of those, that you get. I think it's I don't know. Anyway, I'll tell you about it later.
Very well. Okay, so next up.
Actually, hang on.
Oh, here we go.
There you go. Look.
No, time for the lightning round.
When you see it in a shop, right? I tell you now. Anybody that sees it in the shop cannot resist.
Oh, of course not. Like you're compelled to hit it.
There was people walking around, and I was there doing it, and my friend just said to me, "Can you just stop?" And it's like, well, no, not really. And then I walked away, and then this guy was there with his wife going, "Ding, ding." They weren't going to buy it, but I actually bought it, which is a bit worrying.
Oh.
In case I need to ding it, I won't do it. I won't, because it will annoy everyone.
Now it's time for our lightning round.
Yeah. It's a swear word. No swear words.
Here we go. How many swears can I say in 30 seconds? Ready? Okay. Here we go.
No, don't tempt me. No.
I could do it. Trust me. I could give you words you've never even heard of. Probably not a good thing. So next up, we're gonna get on to music. Oh, fuck! I mean, come on. There's one. So, all right, moving on. So here we go with Bodhi Jar and Eve's Deli. Dig this.